Ms. Hoffman, we are okay.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. May I ask you to please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody. I would like to now take attendance. Mrs. Hoffman here, Mr. Curcio,
Here.
Mrs. Hanson,
Here.
Mr. Leader,
Here.
Dr. Bloom,
Here.
Miss Gallagher,
Here.
Miss Hennessy,
Here.
Mr. Volz.
Here.
Okay, and I think that's it. Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and Happy New Year. It's been a tough year. It's been a tough beginning of the year so far, and I have no words for what happened today. It's very upsetting, and I just want everyone to pray for our nation that we can heal and move forward. Dr. Bloom, Superintendent's report, please.
Thank you, Ms. Hoffman. Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year. I'd like to begin just by thanking the town of Hempstead for their approval of a $150,000 grant to reimburse some of the $1 million in COVID-related costs we've incurred this year. We appreciate their support as we navigate the challenges that this year and next will bring financially. Although it will certainly not make us whole, every dollar helps, and we just wanted to thank the town supervisor, Don Clavin, and the town board for making this available to us. Over the past few weeks, the numbers on Long Island related to COVID cases have continued to increase dramatically, and we are experiencing a surge in cases, and Franklin Square continues to have one of the highest 7-day average increases on Long Island. We are aware that Long Island is now over the 10% positivity rate. However, I just want to emphasize that our schools continue to be safe with all of the measures that we have in place. And although it's been said before, the spread is not happening in schools. With that said, we need to be prepared for classes, buildings, or even the district to close for short periods of time as a result of the increase in cases and also the quarantine requirements. Our number one priority, the number one priority of our team is to keep our schools open. But certain factors may require us to move a class, again, a building or a district to remote instruction for those short periods of time. And these really include the increase in the number of cases involving students and school personnel. So we are continuing to monitor our numbers daily, and will provide as much notice to our community as possible, as we know, and when we know that a closure is going to be imminent, because we know it's inconvenient, we know it's challenging for our families, but at the same time, we have to follow certain rules, and we have to make sure that we have the staff in place to run our schools. On a positive note, we received word today that some of our school staff, including our school nurses, can begin getting the COVID vaccine effective immediately. So we'll be working with the Nassau County Department of Health to provide access to this vaccine to any eligible staff in a timely manner. And there is an end in sight, and next year will be better than this year. But the challenges ahead will last for months. So we're just going to ask for the community to please be patient with us. We appreciate your partnership. We appreciate your trust, and we will get through this together. I'm now going to share a special presentation from Dr. Taylor and our school psychologists regarding the social emotional learning program that was implemented this past year. Dr. Taylor, before I show the video, is there anything that you would like to say?
No, just Happy New Year to everyone. I think the video speaks for itself. And if anyone has any questions, I'm here.
Excellent, thank you. Give me 1 second to.
Good evening and Happy New Year to our board, Dr. Bloom, community, colleagues, and staff of Franklin Square School District. I am Pamela Taylor, Director of Special Education, and I'm so excited to share our district's venture into social emotional learning this evening. After going through a district-wide selection process, we collectively chose the Lions Quest program. Lions Quest engages not just the classroom, but all staff within the building and also family and community in the following 5 core competencies: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, responsible decision-making, and relationship skills. On the evening of December 16th, the district hosted a very successful district-wide Zoom parent training. We introduced the Lions Quest program to our families to further develop our homeschool connections. Families will play a vital role in the program by supporting the classroom learning at home through take-home worksheets to reinforce concepts and skills learned in school that will hopefully lead to very interesting family conversations. Learning for our students is a social and interactive process that involves all of us. I've asked our school psychologists to share some of the ways they have engaged our students in social emotional learning.
Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin Darmiento. I'm the school psychologist here at Polk Street School. I'm going to take a couple minutes to talk to a few students within the building regarding some of the social and emotional concepts we've been reviewing together so far this year. I hope you enjoy.
So hi girls. So we're going to talk about an activity that we did with the book Chrysanthemum. So Gianna, can you tell us a little bit about the Wrinkled Heart activity?
It's not nice to say mean words to someone else.
Yeah, so with the Wrinkled Hearts behind you, what did it show you? What did you do when something mean was said?
I wrinkled up my heart.
You wrinkled up your heart, okay. And when did you flatten out the heart?
When someone said something nice to her.
And Olivia, what did you notice at the end of the activity?
The heart was still wrinkled.
And what does that show you?
That you can't take back what you said.
You can't take back what you said. So what is the main lesson that we kind of reviewed together?
Say kind words.
That we should be kind to one another. Perfect. Thank you, girls.
Hi.
Okay, hi, boys. Hi, so we're going to talk about kindness and what we talked about a few weeks ago, okay? So what does it mean to be kind to one another? Being nice to people. Irving, what does it mean to be kind to one another?
To help others.
To help others. And how does it make both of you feel when you're kind to somebody else? Happy?
Happy too.
Happy, and it makes you feel good. So what did you share when we chose our act of kindness on our kindness confetti? Damien, do you want to share what you wrote?
To help my parents and my baby sister.
Awesome. And Irving, can you share what you wrote?
I helped take out the trash,
You-
feed my cat, and help my sister out.
Awesome, you helped around the house. Thank you boys so much for sharing. Okay, bye.
I'm Catherine Strunk, the school psychologist at John Street School. It is so wonderful to be a part of the Franklin Square community. As a school psychologist, I have worked hard to connect with students and provide social emotional support in a variety of modalities. Now let's check in with some John Street students to see what they've learned during our time together.
Handling stress balls. Be kind no matter what. Be kind for everyone. Coping strategies. How to make new friends.
Hi, I am Jason Tomac, one of the school psychologists at Washington Street School.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Balaji, the other school psychologist at Washington Street School.
We cover many social emotional topics throughout every school year with students from all grade levels. Despite this being a school year like no other, we have already worked with a few grade levels in these first few months.
Here are a few of our amazing students to tell you about it. Starting with kindergarten, we talked about being a good friend at recess.
At recess, after we play a game, you have to say good game. To your friends, you have to say thank you and please and be nice.
Next, in third grade, we conducted our annual bully proofing presentation.
We learned about many different types of bullying. We also learned that you should never choose any of them.
We learned about bullying and we also learned about including. I think that if we include people, it will be better and their lives will be also very good.
We also visit classes on all grade levels as needed. For example, we recently spoke about feelings and coping skills with some of our older students.
My favorite coping skills are taking the Take 5 and doing happy thoughts.
My favorite coping skills are walking away when I'm mad and taking deep breaths.
So this was just a snapshot of the social emotional learning that's taken place in our school district. We are helping our students manage conflict, manage stress, and achieve goals to have the best life outcomes. We're better together, and we hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.
Dr. Bloom, are you there?
I am sorry, I'm having a technical issue. Hold on one second.
Does any board member have any questions for Dr. Taylor?
No, great presentation.
Thank you.
No, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, it was so nice to see our kids and what's going on. Thank you, Dr. Taylor. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, I do apologize, Ms. Hoffman.
No problem. Should I move on to the agenda?
Yes, if you don't mind, I just need 30 seconds to get into the agenda, and then I will be ready.
Okay.
If you wanted to start, that would be great.
Sure. I need a motion for the December 2nd, 2020 board meeting.
I'll move it.
Second.
Any questions? I just want to make note that prior to the meeting, I did make some changes and I did send them to Mrs. Mione to make corrections. So they have been made, those corrections have been made. So all in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Dr. Bloom?
Again, I apologize. I am just having a technical issue. So if you can just bear with me for 1 second, Ms. Hoffman, I do apologize.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
No problem. We live in a virtual world right now.
All right, it's loading again. I ran the video and unfortunately it logged me out of everything else. So here we go. Board approval is requested of the recommendation of the Committee on Special Education in the cases as listed.
Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Board approval is requested on the recommendation of the Committee on Preschool Special Education in the following cases as listed.
Can I have a motion?
I'll move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the recommendation of the 504 Committee in the following cases.
Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Board approval is requested of the Treasurer's cash reconciliation report and cash flow statement for the period ending November 30th, 2020.
Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the budget status report for the period ending November 30th, 2020.
Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the warrant report for November 2020.
Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the appropriation status reports.
Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the trial balance report for the month of November 2020.
Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the transportation contract for the 2020-2021 school year.
Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the following grade person chairperson appointment as listed.
Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the following non-probationary civil service appointments as listed.
Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Board acceptance is requested of the following resignations as listed.
Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the following PPDS teacher as listed.
Can I have a motion, please?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Board
Aye.
approval is requested of the following leave of absence request as listed.
Can I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the following staff member for the ISP Extended Day Program.
Can I have a motion, please?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the following teaching appointment.
Can I have a motion, please?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Board acceptance is requested of the following retirement.
Can I have a motion, please?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And Mrs. Hoffman, if you wouldn't mind, I do want to just take a minute. Would that be okay?
Absolutely, please.
Just to congratulate Miss Pina Caliendo, Josephine Caliendo, who is one of our bus drivers who will be retiring at the end of January. We just want to thank her for her many years of service to this district, to our students, to our families, and wish her well in her retirement. So thank you.
I think that a round of applause is necessary. Thank you, Pina.
Very nice. Congratulations.
Board approval is requested of the amendment of the following board policies. That's policy 1230, 1400, and 5100.
Can I have a motion, please?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Board approval is requested to discard the following irreparable item. It's a hearing device.
Can I have a motion, please?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the appointment of the following members to the Citizens Budget Advisory Committee as listed.
May I have a motion, please?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the supplemental agreements per Education Law 2D between the Franklin Square School District and the following contractors listed.
May I have a motion, please?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Board approval is requested of the contract renewals with Summit Repair for the purpose of servicing the district's kitchen equipment.
May I have a motion, please?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Be it resolved, the Board of Education of the Franklin Square Union Free School District hereby authorizes Teresa Hennessy, Assistant Superintendent for Finance and Management, to execute the grant of funds agreement, the Town of Hempstead claim form, and such other documents as are necessary for reimbursement in connection with COVID-19 related expenditures. And be it further resolved, the Franklin Square Union Free School District has not submitted the expenditures set forth in the grant of funds agreement for reimbursement to any other entity.
I have a motion, please.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Okay, board reports. I do not have a legislation report. Mr. Leader, do you have anything from the high school?
No high school report.
Okay. Mr. Curcio, do you have any reports from any of your committees?
No reports today.
Or Miss Hanson, do you have any reports from any of your committees?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. So at this point, as we begin the new school year, or the new year, I wish everyone well, lots of health. And Dr. Bloom, do you have anything else that you'd like to say before we adjourn?
Just want to thank everyone again for their patience and support. We have and really for a great 2 days back, we've already been posting some incredible things that are happening in the classrooms. Our teachers are doing a phenomenal job, both in school and online, as virtually as they have been doing. I know that the second half of the year is going to be as great as the first half. Our kids are resilient; they are doing phenomenally, and just looking forward to spending time in classrooms and online and seeing all the great work that's happening with our students. So thank you, everyone, and it's 2021.
Yes, and we want to thank Dr. Bloom, Ms. Hennessy, Ms. Gallagher, and all our staff members for the work that they have been doing over in 2020 and again into 2021. Hopefully, we will all be back together again at live meetings, at live events. I have to tell you, the biggest thing that I've really missed about this holiday season were our concerts. I missed going to each one of our schools and seeing our wonderful kids perform. And my wish for 2021 is that hopefully in the spring, and if not in the spring, very soon, we'll be able to attend those concerts again. So with that, does any of the other board members have any new business or anything that they would also like to say?
No.
No?
You said it all.
Thank you.
Okay. I wanted to say that thank you. I know that the administration and the teachers are working tirelessly for our kids in our community, and we're all, I think, very appreciative.
Absolutely. Mr. Leader, you have anything that you would like to add?
Happy New Year, everybody. Healthy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, with that, I'd like to ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you in February. We do have a work session in the middle of January that we will still be conducting. Of course, all of our meetings have been virtual. I'm not sure. We will know more. Dr. Bloom, we still are going to be doing virtual in January, the other January meeting, correct?
Yes, that will be virtual as well.
Okay, so we will be doing our first budget work session in January. So hopefully we'll see you then. If not, hopefully, like I said, hopefully 2021 will be, a better year for everybody. So good night and thank you.
Thank you. Have a great night, everyone.